Good afternoon, whomever, wherever you are on this big planet. This is Dr. Cherry. Again, my statement, I'm the first cosmic cop teaching humanity how to respect the laws of the divine. Okay, now, if you decide to burn a red light or if you speed, believe me, cops are going to be there and you're going to pay and you're going to get pissed off because you got to spend money. In my case, you know what? The cop is God. And you know what? You're not going to escape your karma. You have learned to respect the laws of man on this dense physical world, all right? You have to learn to respect the laws of the divine. Or if you don't, you're going to pay the penalty, period. All right, now let's see. Let's go and share the screen like we always do. And there it is. It should be here somewhere. There you go. I'm going to expand it so we can see it better. Okay. Where is it? I can't. There you go. Now we got it. Okay. The title is California Mass Shooting Predictions. Okay, so we already know that I did predict it. But I want to give more example because the more you listen to me, the more you understand Nostradamus methodology, working with quatrain and keywords, the more you understand those cosmic winds. So again, here's my new Facebook page. Only curious, smart, spiritual, superhuman are wanted there. Okay, anybody else, please go to TikTok. Okay. Now, also, I have decided to give more information for all of you today, but there is a lot of people who do not need, never ask, or can handle my pearls of wisdom. Right? This is why I wrote Jesus' quote here, okay? Do not give to dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. If you do, they will trample under their dirty feet. Turn you into tears, tear you in pieces, literally, because I ain't gonna cry for those idiots. I know better than that. I have a very tough skin over the years. At 73 in a few days from now, on February 26. Okay, I have learned to build a very strong, thick skin against idiocy. All right, now. Same old story. If you paid attention to my SOS to the World deadly window, okay, that was for the 16th, but the one that I posted was a bit earlier. Then you will realize my UFO predictive legacy is real. Okay, just click on the link and let's get going. Now, do you remember that video that I put yesterday about the UFO, this cloud that was shocking everybody in Turkey, part of the windows, shocking news or cosmic news, UFOs, whatever it is. Well, I said it was going to be an omen, okay? And the omen is definitely there, okay? So here is the keywords. Here are the keywords, and here's the quatrain. So let's get moving. We already know I predict those last two earthquakes right there on the window of the 21st and 20th. Okay, it's all there. Shame on USGS. You can click in here and you read that. I gave them prediction, but then they don't badge. So let's get going to the core of this work here. All these kids that you see here, okay, they are all victimized by a cosmic unconscious, a religious or atheist society, their parents and teachers, and all the educated idiots, psychologists and psychiatrists that are unable or unwilling to provide those kids with critical regenerative spiritual counseling. They are all easy target of the reptilians. So this window has produced, again, today, 2 students got killed, okay? And they certainly go killed by another teen also. Now, teenager charged as an adult for allegedly murdering another teen, 16-year-old. Okay, California infected soul has killed 11 innocent people and committed suicide. Chances are it was also a kid, and kid have paid a price. Boy, did those teens give it to me. Meteorologist says after brutal subway attack. And Brian Connor Gerg killed 4 innocent teens. So you understand that I emphasize the word teen, okay? Now, understand also that there is definitely now from the FBI a direct link between the ideal victim and himself in so many ways. So again, if you read, Brian Koberger was likely motivated by sexual arousal and hatred, whatever, okay? I was once again well ahead of the FBI. Because I mentioned in my VIPs, if you're a VIP, you can, actually support that claim that the FBI does not know yet. That was when I published it weeks ago, that there is a direct contact with one of the victims, specifically. The stars enunciate that Morgan is the one who, bless his soul, okay, was actually triggering the entire deal here, okay? So this bypassed the rational mind, what I'm talking about. Dedicating the archetypal realm of supracosmic consciousness is not for everybody. I don't make up stories. It's because as a scientist, a different type of scientist, I have information that are far-fetched, original and far-fetched. All right, now, do you know that? In case you don't, soul born in November or Scorpio can become the very negative lizard. And those are extremely secretive, dangerous, and deadly. They also have a magnetic look, which means when they look at you, they pierce you like a knife, okay? So Charles Manson, Ted Bundy, Brian Conacher, and Gabby Petito murder case, Brian Laundrie were all born in November. And cats don't make dogs. What do you mean by that, Dr. Cherry? Well, Brian Laundrie's father, Christopher, is also a Scorpio, and he has the same birthday as Brian Koberger, whose middle name is also Christopher. Go figure, all right? No accident. There is all comic stuff going on in here. So, if you want to know about all the famous and infamous people and all the serial killers, why they became killers, here you go. You got a book. Again, remember, show me a reader, I'll point out a winner. You know my story. Okay, now pay attention. That's where it's becoming interesting. For my predictions from Nostradamus Dragon Forecast, this is what I said. Avoid large gathering, especially at night during any of my 2022, of course I gotta fix that, it's 23 now, a deadly Plutonic window. The reptilians are after the police, the government official, that's why they're all suffering the Havana syndrome. If you want to know what it really is, it's coming from extraterrestrials, click on it, learn about it. And children, and then teens. The video meteorologist was attacked by teen on the subway, remember? All right, now, policing will be so dangerous that many brave servants will quit and the number of cops getting killed or killing citizens will explode in the months to come, okay? Infected criminals will get bolder and wilder, committing crimes against the police and the public, something that has never experienced before. These are my words, okay? Now, again, I understand that my cosmic teaching are far-fetched for the gullible, unconscious religious society. Yet, for most of you, I am sure with my repetitive messages, they will in time sink in. You will finally realize that what I'm talking about, that the reptilians, those negativity after the teen, because they are innocent, they are easy target, we start to make sense because I keep bombarding you with this. You will realize, well, no, Dr. Tree must have something. Okay, so again, my cosmic teaching are far-fetched. They are well ahead of time, okay? And they're not exactly for a religious or atheist society. But as I said, you will sooner or later, and that's why you're still here, or you're coming in, you knew that message will get to you in time. Remember, so I have tried all that I could since 1991 to reach the scientific community, the Seismologist Institute in Pasadena and USGS, to provide help pertaining to my earthquake predictions, well above 7.0, even 8. Just click on it, look at the email exchange. Remember, the FBI visited me again, okay? 4 FBI agents, twice, because of my prediction of terrorist attacks. Okay? I have tried since 1991 again to reach the FBI, the police, and profilers from all walks of life at no avail. But My cosmic work is crystallized on the internet for a more advanced, spiritually inclined future generation. And those kids then will be able to heed the wise words of Einstein and Tesla. Einstein says the intuitive mind is a sacred gift and the rational mind is a faithful servant. And we have sad enough created a society of educated idiots that honor the servant has forgotten the gifts. Big difference between education and intelligence. Remember, they kicked me out of school. I was only 14 years old because, my teacher said I would never speak English. I would never do anything good, okay? He put me on the stage and he says, class, look at Louis. He's a moron. He never get nowhere. He would never speak English like all of you will do one day. But guess what? Now I'm teaching who is who in America. See? Those educated idiots, they don't know better. That's what it is. Now, Tesla said that my brain is only a receiver. In the universe, there is a core. I call it the cosmic code, from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration. God, cosmic design. He says he has not penetrated into the secret of this core, the cosmic code, but I know that it exists. It's smart. I did, perceived the core, learned and teach the core. That's what it is. All right, now, I was on Coast to Coast, you know my story, for many years, okay, on the most popular New Age radio program. But integrity and real prediction from real people has never been and will never be a priority for Tom and George, okay, on Coast to Coast. Shame on them for stopping my UFO Predictive Legacy mission and the light I own and share freely to the world. All that happening to the kids. 20 years ago, I was on George and we made a video and I warned him about all that's happening today in great detail. They removed the video. It was public, just to piss me off because, you know, we have a little bit of a problem. They removed that video. You're not allowed to see this video. Now you have to pay to see the video. But take it from me. Okay. Now, the US had more mass shooting in 2023 than at this point in a year on a record. My gosh, it's gonna be a reason. Pay attention, okay? There have been 36 so far mass shooting in the United States, okay? And there is more than there have been at this point in any years in record. Can you realize the incredible power of the Scorpius dragon? Pay attention again. The anticipated predicted shooting in Monterey Park, California, that has killed 11 people, a lot of teens again, Saturday, was the deadliest attack since Uvalde massacre in 2022 when the dragon entered the sign of Scorpio, the tail of the dragon, into the sign of the killer. Okay. The medical examiner running out of space to store bodies, crisis rages. And you're talking about kids getting depressed, committing suicide non-stop. Not only crime, but suicide. Now, don't blame me for being negative. Don't blame me for a society that is religious and unwilling to grow. Don't blame me for their stupidity, because there is a way to fix that, and I have the key. But I'm not hurt. Nobody hear me. And you are enjoying my work, and you don't share. Many of you don't share, and that's a problem. I understand you're afraid of being called a cuckoo. Like, yeah, I told you I've been called a cuckoo all my life. Look where I am today. Don't take this. Don't let the reptilians win over you. Share it, because I only have you. I don't have anything and anybody else. You can save a life and bring so much good karma to you in the process. Okay. This is where it's going to come critical. In the 2022 and 2003, Scorpius dragon deadly cosmic fluid and his endless tide of murder, rape, and crime and suicide, everything was fully anticipated, even predicted, if you read the booklets. That's me to know and you to find out if you really should trust me, okay? It's all there. Okay, yet the change of God took place in Asia with the deadly dramatic celebration of the Oriental Year of the Rabbit in Monterey, California. You can watch the video that I took in that celebration right here in Phoenix. It's pretty interesting. Just, you know, watch, enjoy it. Okay, that's what I do. I share. Now, meantime, the Occidental true change of God, okay, Europe, America, does not start on Christmas of the New Year religious holidays imposed by the church, indoctrinating deceptive teachings, but on, I'm not going to give you the date. Why should I give my prayer to swine? Show me you care. I'm not calling you swine. No, because you are here, okay? Those swine are the ones who are not curious enough. They're young soul is another word for, classifying stupidity. And I can only strongly recommend all of you to get this information, because the deadly Scorpius dragon will on 23 change into the new dragon, which you have no clue. You have no clue, and that is terrible. Now, knowledge is power, knowledge is power, ignorance is evil. You know my philosophy. And knowing about those new cosmic winds and trends in a specific sign or house in your chart will make the difference between success or failure this year. It's as simple as that. But I am not here to convince anyone, but to warn and guide you to the best of my cosmic wisdom. You have to make the choice, not me. I'm throwing you a rope, take it or don't. But listen to your intuition, because you realize I have something. That is if, again, you investigated my work properly. But there will always be an evolved and scared young soul. That's what I call the moron. Okay, those who belong to TikTok, who will ridicule my lifetime work deciphering and teaching God cosmic design. At the current stage of their soul's evolution, many of those critical minds are forbidden access to the divine. There is reason to why they can get to me, why they can get my work, and you can. Big reasons, karmic reason. You vibrate at my cosmic speed. You're ready. And remember, it's only when the student is ready that the teacher will appear. And again, God don't speak to fools. You know my philosophy. So the problem that I have is all these people that the ultimate form of ignorance is that they reject something that they know nothing about, and yet they refuse to investigate. They don't read, they assume. And now click here, Notre Dame is Divine Astrology Online course. Okay, click in here, take the time to read what I have to offer. And then that's where you listen to your intuition, because that little voice in you will never, ever lie. Okay, sad enough, this deadly, shocking window has proven me accurate again, and is not done just yet. Okay, there is more on the way. That's why you need, as always, to come back. Even if you read the news, I read Dr. Terry newsletter, I don't want to go, no, don't do that. Because I always put new things I said that will make sense to you. Think that say, oh man, yeah, he's right there. Oh, wow, yeah, that's how it is. When you get that wow moment, that's when you're going to get it. All right, my course will start very soon. You have the date. Okay, I've decided also to teach astrocartography. I'm going to put the program on Zoom, and I'm going to teach all of you, if you decide to move, how critical and important it is for you to know the planet above your head, wherever you're going to go. When I was in France, I was under Saturn the Great Malefic. Okay, I had 3 jobs. I couldn't even afford a bicycle, to tell you. I was working so hard to pay for my student, my study, me being a recording artist. Oh, by the way, in case you don't know, some people say, well, he's never been a singer. He's never been a recording artist. So with my webmaster, we are planning to put my music. You're going to hear me singing when I was 20 years old, something like that, with my band. I wrote the song, I sang the song. I don't know how many songs I'm going to have, 2 or 3, 4, I don't know. But just be prepared for a good surprise, okay? You're going to hear Dr. Terry singing. That's in the future when my genius webmaster helped me to do that on YouTube. Should be sooner than later. So again, remember, this is my last, your last chances to become a student of mine and carry on my mission. That's why you need to read the link, because I said things that might reach a core into your soul, okay? And if you decide to work for yourself, if you feel you want to help others, well, you must be trained by what is considered as an astrophile or one of the best in the field. I believe that I am the best because I give dates, I give proof, and you can trace it because all my work is well documented on radio and television, in my newsletter, in my YouTube video, and you ain't gonna get that on Coast to Coast AM or in Ancient Aliens, okay? Because these people are just translating and regurgitating other people's experience. Sad enough, those who are the expert, they are the least knowledgeable. They never tell us ETs. It's ridiculous. But people don't have common sense. They're so starving for information about UFOs that they're gonna line up to listen to a bunch of people who have no freaking clue and tell you that there is UFO base on the moon or in the middle of a crater. I mean, Jesus have mercy. One day you're going to go on Mars. There's no logic. Okay, all my information are coming from a channeling from Draco. Who is Draco? Go to drterry.com, click on my UFO video. What is the forces of your subconscious? We're going to discuss that in the course. We're going to discuss everything that is related to you, every single sign, every dragon in every sign. We're not dedicating with modern astrology, which means loaded with mathematical jargon. You have to be intuitive and psychic and spiritual to grasp divine astrology, because we are talking about the divine. We're talking about God's immaculate creation. And you're not going to speak the language of God with mathematics. It's intuitive. You got to have it. It's like, again, as I said so many times, you're not going to teach Michael Jackson to sing and dance. You're not going to teach Einstein to become a genius. You are who you are because that is your karma. That is your stars. So I got a bunch of people that suddenly enough cannot attend. They already have paid for it, so good for me. Don't get me wrong, okay? They already paid for it. Dr. Turi, I'm too busy. I have kids, I have that, this, that, and that. So I'll take the course once it's done. So this is good. I think we have about 10 people. That's close to what I want, at least 10 people. So there is still some seats open, so maybe it's your time to jump in. But you'll do so only if you click and read what I have to offer to you. Come at the end of this meeting, again, be careful. We are still into the shocking, astrology, UFO, sudden release of energy, and this window affects Asia directly, and you see what happened. The year of the rabbit. The year of the rabbit is something that is extraordinarily powerful, but you don't know, because if you read the information provided by CNN or writer, non-cosmic conscious kids out there, you ain't gonna get much. Okay, so I trust you trusting me. So leave it to me. I'll take good care of you because you're in good hand and you're in good spirits. All right, until then, God bless all of you. Peace. Bye-bye.